Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is Cashflow Carlos, and today we are going to talk about how you can save tens of thousands of dollars by simply cutting your hair at home. All right, so let's dive into the numbers here. So this is going to be a generalized example to basically give you a picture of what you can save. So let's assume that you go get your haircut once a month, and that once a month haircut costs you $20. And some of you will say, well,
I go to a barber and he charges me $7.50 for my haircut.
And then some people maybe in New York or California are gonna say,
I can't get a haircut for less than $30.
So it's all gonna depend, but let's use $20 as an easy number. And then let's assume once you get your $20 haircut, you're also gonna leave a $5 tip, because usually it's customary to leave a tip when you're getting a haircut. Okay, so now we're gonna punch these numbers into a compound interest calculator and see what comes out. All right, so here we have a compound interest calculator. And this compound interest calculator will tell you how much your money can grow over time. So initial investment, we're gonna punch in some numbers here. Initial investment is gonna be $0 because we're not gonna put anything initially. So monthly contribution, so assuming that $20 for your haircut plus the $5 tip that you leave, that's $25, right? So you're getting a monthly haircut, $25. Length of time in years. So let's say, for example, you're gonna be alive for hopefully over 30 years. So let's use 30 years as the time span. And for the estimated interest rate, we can put an estimated 8% interest rate, which is, an average that you might be able to get if you invest in the stock market, for example. So let's put the interest rate at 8%. Okay, so $25 invested monthly. Instead of getting a haircut, let's say if you cut your hair at home over 30 years, and that money grows at a rate of 8%, compounded annually, let's see what we got. In 30 years, you will have $33,984.96. Over $30,000 just for cutting your hair at home. I'm gonna put the link to this calculator in the information section below, and that way you guys can click on it if you want to play around with the numbers. But yeah, this is incredible. $33,000 in 30 years just for cutting your hair at home. All right, so now you ask, how the heck am I gonna learn to cut my own hair without it looking like a Chucky doll? Well, there's a bunch of tutorials here on YouTube that you can follow for all types of different hairs, and you can find basically anything you want here on YouTube. Learn how to do it. There's a bunch of good teachers on here, and they'll teach you exactly what to do. And guess what? You're gonna mess up the first few times. Probably about the first 4 or 5 times that I started cutting my own hair, guess what? I had to go to the barber and be like, hey, I screwed up my hair, can you fix it? But after a while, I got better and better, and I kept watching more video tutorials and kept going to the barber to get it fixed. And eventually, I was able to get it down to, what you see here. I just cut my own hair, and it looks pretty decent. And guess what? I'm saving a bunch of money. So it is really mind-blowing how much money you can save by cutting your own hair. But not only money, but time also. When I would go to the barber shop a long time ago, like I said, I've been cutting my hair for over 6 years. But back when I would go to the barber shop, for a good barber, I would have to wait an hour or two just to be able to get in the chair with the barber, because the good ones are always in demand. So you're going to be waiting a long time. So, you factor in 2-3 hours a month for the rest of your life. How many hours does that add up to, that you're just going and sitting in a barber shop when you can get it done in 15 minutes? That's all it takes me, is 15 minutes to cut my own hair and trim my beard. So I guess the initial investment, as you would call it, is all you have to get really is a set of clippers, and some sets even come with scissors and a bunch of different accessories that you can attach. But really all I have is a good set of clippers, and here are the clippers that I personally use. I got a nice hefty pair of clippers, and that way I knew they were gonna last me a long time if I got a good set that I looked up a bunch of reviews on. So if you guys are interested in these clippers, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. That way, if you're interested, you can buy them. I've been abusing them for the past 6 years and they have been great. Never had a problem. They've never pulled my hair or overheated. They are really great clippers. And again, it's an initial investment, but you know, you're gonna waste that in 2 or 3 times that you go to get your hair cut. You're gonna make your money back on the clippers. So that's really all you need. Let me know what you guys think of cutting your own hair at home. Have you tried it before and has it been a disaster? Or have you done it before and maybe you already cut your hair at home and you have any tips for anyone that wants to start cutting their hair at home? Let us know in the comments below, because that would really help a lot of people. But personally, when I first started, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And guess what? Over a couple of times, I was able to get the hang of it, and 6 years I've been cutting my own hair, and I've saved probably thousands at this point, and over a lifetime that can really add up to a lot of money. Thank you everyone for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe below for more content, hit that like button, and keep saving that money, investing, and get that cash flow.